what I'm talking about. Right there is what I'm talking about. The music makes it all possible. It gets the body just moving in a way, in a direction that you look forward to each and every time. How are you folks doing on this Fist Pump Friday edition of Certa Pro Painters presents Montez at Midday? How we doing, good folk, good people? As I try to tell you, I'm here for the people. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Don't forget to hop on over to mycitymymusic.com. Check out the live studio version of the show. Good folk, good people. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitter. And hello to my TikTok fans. How is everyone doing? It is still some crazy weather in the area, no matter how you put it out there. No matter how you put it. You got to stay on your toes here in this town when it comes to understanding the weather. You got to get on your toes, stay on your toes, and remain there at all times, it seems to be, when it comes to that nature of the weather here in the St. Louis area. If you're feeling good, let's go ahead and stretch it on out a little bit. It's that time we got to stretch things out. Stretch it on out just a little bit. Stretch it on is out for yourself. You know, you got to stretch it on out. Stretch it on out, good folk, good people. Because I'm here for the people. I'm here for the people. All right. Let's get some high fives in the building. Chest bump that thing. Let's hug it on out. You got to get in there for the people. Get in there for the real thing. Let's hug it out one more time. One more time. There you go. It feels so good. There it is right there. It is Friday, people. Man, back in the day, Fridays meant a lot to people. Payday, weekend trip to see their old side piece. You know those days. Those days are far gone now. Now, Fridays are not what they used to be. But it's fun to reminisce on what Fridays used to mean, for sure. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. Speaking of anniversaries, my dog, my left hand, my brother, Minden, happy 15-year wedding anniversary to you and my sister, Miss Megan. Happy anniversary, guys. 15 years. 15 years. 15 years and up, that's a relationship. You don't have to call and say, honey, what you want to eat if you at a particular restaurant and you want to pick up your partner some food. You better know what they want. You already know what size they were. You cannot surprise them. They know every move, every body movement, when you lying, and where you going. They know it all. 15 years and up, you know information that no one can understand. Keep going forward, guys. All right. To the folks that just found out they got a baby on the way, congratulations. Those of you know who you are. And to my folks every day finding a way to complete the task at hand, that is the details of the day. Keep it up, good folks. Can we get through our pillars of the day? These are things that we must say in the mirror to ourselves before we open the door and go out into the world. Because folks don't get us. So we have to get in a certain zone to deal with the people. So here we go. We're going to let it go. Stay calm. It's on you. Give it time. Ignore them. Don't compete. And laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself, who are you? Let me say it one more time. If you can't laugh at yourself, who are you? I laugh at myself every day for this simple reason here. And I want to send a special message to anybody out there in the field of sales. In the field of sales, whether you're selling yourself, a product, good, or service. If you're in the field of sales out there, I got a message for you. Keep going. It is a very misunderstood field. You can have good days. Your good days, nobody else understands. Your bad days, you got to fight through it. People in the sales field get told no more than yes. You hear the word no more than yes when you're in the sales field. But it's something about that no that keeps you going, keeps you attacking the process. When you put it down on paper or you write it down and just look at it, either silence in the room or you got one of them things in your hand when you're in deep thought. It all makes sense. You feel like Vincent D'Onofrio in Law and Order Criminal Intent until it all makes sense. You know what I'm talking? You ever write a bunch of stuff down and you're just looking at it, trying to make it make sense? It's like your very own jigsaw puzzle. That's how I feel about the sales lifestyle. That's why that movie Wolf of Wall Street, not the actual story, but the movie. When you're in the sales field and you watch that movie, you can feel it. You want to make changes in your life? Pick up the phone and start dialing. You have to put in the work to get the results that you want. Talk to me, Dre. The days of cold calling, man, I'm telling you, they need to come back when you just pick up the phone and dial 50 different companies or businesses that should be doing advertising or marketing with you. 50 total strangers. Are you ready for that? Have you ever done that before? Where you have to write down the 50 people that you call before you are allowed to leave the cubicle before you go out and hit the streets. We need to bring those days back. When I meet people that are in the sales field that work for these major corporations, and we're having conversation about the analytics and the numbers, in the overall general conversation of selling, and in these conversations I'm having with these people, I'm wondering, how did you get this job if you don't understand this? Is it because of what school you came from? They just automatically assume you know how to do these things? And what blows my mind, 80% of the time they agree with me. I don't know what I'm doing, Dre. How did I get this job? I had a good friend of mine in Charlotte, North Carolina, had a very, very high-ranking job in banking. Didn't have a clue what he was doing. So he took it upon himself to take night classes to learn how to do his job. You got to put forth the effort out there. But to all my salespeople out there putting them boots on the ground, keep it up. Huh? Let them know we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on knocking, sending emails. Huh? Sending you a pizza but missing 2 pieces of pizza with our business card in there because I'm the missing piece you need. Talk to me, huh? Old sales tactics. Well, that was just a little tease right there before we get on into the nitty-grittiness of the show, which is sports, entertainment, my wild thoughts, and a little bit more. There's no telling where we should go, where we can't go, and the things that we could possibly say. But we're going to start it off right now with a little bit of what the hell going on with Time Magazine? Can somebody explain to me what did Time Magazine do? Well, what you talking about, Dre? They named Woman of the Year Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark was Woman of the Year for Time Magazine. Hold on now. Stay with me. They came out with the top 100 influential women. Time Magazine did. Caitlyn Clark was not on that list. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. We already talked about not saying tuna fish no more. And we're going to start saying chicken bird. We know about jumbo shrimp. Talk to me now. Make it make sense to me. See, these are questions right here. If I was still in school, they would send me to the principal's office. Then they would call my parents. Remember that they had to call your parents in front of you in the principal's office? Lord have mercy. The most terrifying minutes of our lives. When you're in the principal's office and they pick up the phone to call your parent in front of you. Oh, God. Whoever put this list together, whoever didn't proofread this, who checked okay, I don't understand this. How are you Woman of the Year, but you're not influential at all? Caitlyn Clark on this upcoming WNBA season. I want you guys to go look at the numbers right now of how many national televised games that the Indiana Fever have. Just go take a look. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know the NBA plays 82 games, but go ahead. Nationally televised games. Go look and check how many the Indiana Fever have this upcoming WNBA season. 44. 44 national televised games. The top team in the NBA was the Lakers at 38. They have changed, I think, 5 venues of more capacity so they can get more fans to see Caitlyn Clark play. This is, I don't understand that at all. I don't. I'm confused on a couple of things. That one right there first. And I'm chiming on this because everybody else was talking about it, so damn it. I couldn't get in the meme game. I didn't want to go to X. I'm talking about this trip to space that the women took and Jeff Bezos. What trip to space? What? That was, call me crazy. I don't think in my 54 years of living, all the video, all the reading I've done, I don't think one person has ever been to the moon. I don't think, no. I don't think nobody has been to the moon. I really don't. I think they scamming us for something. I don't know what. I mean, those are real spaceships. But I don't think nobody has been to the moon. I don't know what them people went to. I don't know. They've made parody movies about it. They've made movies based on it, but it's based on actual true events. They lie to us about so much, and then we question it. They try to shift the conversation. What did we learn from going straight up for 11 minutes? What did we learn? Is that going to be on someone's curriculum in the upcoming educational system? What pertinent information must we know or did we learn from going vertical for 11 minutes? And that was it. What did we learn? When I first heard about Gayle King going to space, I was like, for real? Like to the moon? What did I miss? And then apparently, allegedly, I missed the whole damn thing. 11 minutes? Where was I? That's like bad sex for somebody. 11 minutes, you weren't even there. I swear I was there. I don't get it. Those two things right there has baffled me since Wednesday. Caitlyn Clark in Time Magazine and the women going to space with Jeff Bezos. Something is going pretty I'm a little confused on those two things right there. In pop culture world, in pop culture sense, I don't get those at all. But how you doing, good folks, good people? I hope everyone is doing well on this Fist Pump Friday edition of Certa Pro Painters Presents Montez at Midday. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much for sure. Good folk, good people. But on this Friday, I'm thinking about flashback time. Oh, brought to you by iCover Direct. Insurance for the medium. Check out iCover Connect Direct today. iCover Direct. Check them out today for sure. But a little flashback time right here. Remember back in our teenage years, we did something that we were very proud of, that people today just don't care about anymore. The art of taking off a woman's bra. Those were the days. Those were the days. It was a technique. You had to perfect it. Then they switched up the game and came out the ones in the front. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that was an art to taking off a woman's bra. If you couldn't get it off, she talked shit about you at school the next day to her friends. If you didn't know what you were doing. But if you knew what you were doing, you can get that thing off in 3 seconds flat. you were like what they call a top-tier professional. Taking off the bra is a forgotten art and talent. I mean, now, who wears a bra now? I frown upon a bra now. Like, who do you think you are? If you wear a bra and panties around me, I have questions. Who do you think you are? Huh? Are you special? No, it's 2025. Have you ever bought a woman a bra and panties before? You'll understand me then. But the art of taking off a bra is gone. It was a remarkable talent for the young men from the ages of 15 to 18. It was a beautiful, beautiful technique. You bragged about it. You told your homie about it. I got the bra off, dog. I got the bra off. Got the bra off. Now, nobody wears a bra, which is a good thing. And it's almost sundress season, kids. I think we can do a trial run today, ladies. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Did he say do a trial run of sundresses? Yes. Let's see if we can still fit. Whoever need to get them foots done, because we're talking shit about bad foots this year. If I see some bad foots out there, I'm gonna give you a red flag. I'm gonna give you a pedicure card. Here you go. Go get that touch up over there. Go get that touch up done for sure. We're gonna keep it on the women's side of things right now. It's rom-com season. And I don't know what it is about rom-coms, but the older you get, when you watch a rom-com, you can see yourself in some of these scenarios that they bring to the equation or to the table in the movie. But the chase. Going after someone that doesn't want you. Talk to me. Why? Everybody's done it. Whoever your best friend is, you are telling them right now, you have told them that you don't like the person that's chasing you. I wish he stopped. It ain't worth it. I wish he stopped. It ain't worth it. And then on the other side, you talking to the person that's doing the chasing, and he has no viable answer on why he is so attracted. I don't know what it is about it, dog. I don't know what it is. Why do we put ourselves through that? That one, and this is my all-time favorite. Opposite sex best friends. They say the dumbest shit ever. Let me tell you what they say. One, people say, I want to marry my best friend. Here's the other one. Opposite sex best friends. This is the other dumb shit they say. I think if we had sex, that'd ruin the relationship. I can't find nowhere in the history of sexual relationships where anybody has actually come out and said, we're not friends no more because we slept together. I've never heard that. I have never in my entire life heard that. So when people say that, I just do the Stewie from Family Guy, the slow motion head to the side. I just don't get it. You want to marry your best friend. You have a best friend. But it's not like that. And then here's my all-time favorite. Fast forward 10 years, those same people that were best friends that didn't want to sleep together because they were friends, now they're married. I know a couple like that. Oh my God. They were best friends. Opposite sex. He went on with his life, got married somebody he was chasing. Trying to be a horrible marriage. They run into each other years later, rekindled a friendship, sleep together, and they got married. And I ran into them over the weekend at the Battlehawks game. Are you kidding me? Y'all went through all that. And they both said the same thing, crying, laughing. We know, Dre. We know. They make rom-coms about this. Why are we wasting 10 years of our lives if we're already together now? I don't get that. No, no, no. That right there about the relationship and the rom-coms, I don't get that part in the movie. I'm always confused on that part of the movie. All right, folks, with the halfway point of the show, it's time to get on to the good stuff right now. This is my own personal opinion. Mine. And you know that's going to be some crazy shit if I say that. But I'm quite sure other people feel that way about it. I just think college football and the NFL, us fans, we're different. We're different than baseball fans, NBA fans, hockey fans. This college football Saturday is just, that's religion beyond a whole nother level. Beyond a whole nother, that's something special. Sundays during NFL season, oh my God, that's a gathering. That's a cult. If you were true football fans, that's a different language. The energy is just off the level. I'm talking straight up fan, not you bandwagon people, not you NARPs. If you're new to the show, a NARP is a non-athletic real people, okay? Be careful around them people. They treacherous. Be careful. They try to get you in dumbass arguments. Don't do it. Walk away, Bob. Walk away. You gotta stay on your toes around them. But there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it. I mean, people make plans around that. Well, at least I do. Look, that was the hardest thing ever for me to do, was trying to play softball on Saturdays during college football season. Lord have mercy. That was one of the most difficult things for me to do. Playing in September was very hard on me emotionally. I had some battles. I had some arguments with my coaches. You know, and I hate when people say this. This is the worst thing you can say to a college football fanatic or NFL fan. You can miss one game, you shut your damn mouth. That's up there with telling somebody, oh, it's just a game. What did you just say? What did you just? That's like telling a woman to hush. Oh, Lord, run. Tell a woman to hush in public. Some shit I just want people to try. Just let's see how tough this relationship is. Tell your woman to hush and put your finger over her lip in public. Let's see how that works out. Josh, you up first. Let's go. Oh my goodness. But I just feel as though that, like, I lose my mind on college football Saturday. It is I get up like I'm actually going to play the game. I go through a transformation. I think I'm 18 to 21 years old each and every Saturday. Like, I'm up with energy. Like, I'm about to hit the field and playing a big-time rivalry game. And also, footnote here, the college football breakdown show will be back with my man Ray Cruz, who is in Vegas right now at WrestleMania. You do it, my man. So starting in July, I will not be on the show in July. I will not be on the show until August due to traveling restraints. But the college football breakdown show, brought to you by ASAP Network, All Sports, All Plays, each and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Take you right on up to kickoff. And we're also on Apple TV. I'll be sharing that link with you starting next week as we get prepared for the upcoming college football season. But it is something else. If you don't believe me, on August 30th, I bet you 86% of the country will be crying. 86% of the country will be crying. The true college football fan, especially people 45 and up, because we've been there since the beginning of ESPN College Game Day. And Lee Corso is saying goodbye to us. Won't be a dry eye in sight. Going down memory lane of him donning the hats of who he picks to win. The conversations about the game. We knew his time was, coming to an end. Surviving a stroke and coming back, but still, that man is a part of something that is very special on Saturdays. College football game day. I mean, we lost Keith Jackson. We lost Dick Vitale. And now Lee Corso. Those three names right there are very synonymous with college football Saturday in my eyes. Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling, but he's a PT peer, baby. Not so fast, my friend. I'm telling you, college football game day, like I almost didn't want to do the college football show due to this because I hate watching live sports and my favorite sports shows while doing the show. I can't do that. I can't. No. But I have found out a way to watch and enjoy the college football game day and also Fox Game Day at the same time while I'm doing the college football breakdown show. So I'm fine in that area. But if there's a time we don't do the show, I'm locked in. I mean, we already get up at 4:45 a.m. anyway. But college football, we get our walk out the way by 6 a.m. Got to get that walk out the way, 1.5 miles. Got to get out the way. Got to get breakfast in us. Got to stay hydrated. And get ready to start the day. But I really think I'm about to play in a damn game. But Lee Corso is leaving. Wow. That is something else. Won't be a dry eye in sight for sure. Wow. One more thing in a funny way you want to think about. Remember the days when you got your first apartment with your girlfriend or first time you live with somebody you care about? Things are going good with y'all. But something happens. You decide not to bring your ass home for some reason. You're not out cheating, nothing like that. We're going to keep it clean. You just stayed out all damn night. Were you scared coming home? And no, you did not call. You did not call. You didn't text. You didn't do nothing. You didn't leave the house in an anger fit. Nobody's in a bad mood. You just went out, kicked it. And you didn't come home to like 11 o'clock the next day. Did that ever happen to you? Oh boy. Oh man. Wife number one. We've had 4 wives. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. They all didn't have to say yes. So all this, I ain't gonna take the blame on this one. Some of them could have said no. But the very first time I did not come home on this Flashback Friday, brought to you by Jack Nolan's, 2501 South 9th Street in Soulard, home of the best smash burger in town. Sell them, Dre Montez sent you. Get on down to the Jack Nolan's today on this Flashback Friday edition of Not Coming Home. I mean, usually, you think 3:30 in the morning, no. When you didn't come home. I'm talking the sun up, folks at work, and you come in the house. No phone call, you just come in the house. How did that go for you? How did it go for you? Oh, man. I tell you, the 90s were comical, man. I swear, the 90s were that deal, man. The things people did in relationships was just wow. It just too funny to me right there. Now, this may start an argument. I posed this question yesterday on social media. Thank you all that participated in the questionnaire. Appreciate it. But with the NFL, they're trying to adjust the game every way that they possibly can. And it's going to happen. We're going to get an 18-game schedule. It's going to happen, kids. Just get ready for it. It's going to happen. Now we're just more concerned, where's the next NFL team going to be? Where's that going to happen? But here's another question. Should there be home field advantage in the Super Bowl, or do you keep it at a neutral site as they're doing it now? A lot of folks that participated in the questionnaire were saying the same thing. A lot of people were leaning toward the neutral site. The neutral site. As a person who's been to a few Super Bowls, I like the fact when the Super Bowl is in a city where they don't have a team, or the host city has a team that is never, ever going to win a Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl. I like the fact that it's very affordable to go to the common folk can go to the Super Bowl. It's not what you folks think. If my tail can go, you can go to a Super Bowl. It depends on how you want to go. If you're trying to be all in the stage and all in the video, it's going to cost you. But if you're just trying to go to the game, it's affordable. It's affordable. So don't let all these horror stories, well, they paid $37,000 for them damn tickets. What were they sitting at? Did they have any VIP? Did they have any pregame ceremonies they were allowed to go to? Yeah, there's all kind of, but if you just want to go to the game, it's affordable. If you're trying to do everything else, everything has a price. We know that. But I'm getting kind of burned out on the neutral sites. They're getting kind of repetitive. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing a Super Bowl in Australia. Wouldn't mind seeing it. Wouldn't mind seeing one in Dubai. The way they glamorize their lifestyle of entertainment, I wouldn't mind seeing it on that level. But I don't think there's no one in the U.S. that could wow me on the factor of hosting the Super Bowl. But I like the way the discussion was going back and forth on should the Super Bowl remain at a neutral site or should require home field advantage. I don't know who's had it pretty bad here when it comes to the name Nico. The Dallas GM or the Tennessee quarterback transfer to UCLA, Nico, I'm a-leaving. They both had it pretty bad. You got the Dallas GM with the Luka trade situation. And I told you guys it was about gambling. See? I told y'all. Breaking news, Dre Montez was right. This man said if he could do it all over again, he would do the same thing. He has no regrets. Championships about playing defense. Okay. Some people just can't admit that they're wrong. How many of you actually saw the man in the bed in the movie Friday when she called Craig talking about he was at the movie last night and her sister, girlfriend, neighbor, cousin saw him at the movies last night? How many of you actually saw the man in the bed the very first time you saw Friday? Raise your hand. Okay. So, how many of your friends told you, man, wasn't nobody in that damn bed, and saw the movie 95,000 times, didn't want to admit that they were wrong about somebody being in the bed? That's Nico, the Dallas GM. That's him. That's him. He's a liar. Nobody in the history of sports, probably don't have to know basketball, but if you can read numbers, can tell me that that was a good trade for the Dallas Mavericks. Nico, I'm a-leaving. Told University of Tennessee, hey, I'm a holdout. Whole nation was on this kid's side. Yeah, know your value, young man. That's it. Somebody got to speak up for today's athlete. Get that bag, youngin'. Get that bag. I'm proud of these athletes taking control of their career. Yeah. I am to a certain extent. Look, a lot of these kids are real close to their mom and dad nowadays. If your mom and dad has no financial background in handling contracts, understanding millions of dollars, what that means, you're not helping me. Negotiate no financial deals. We're going to find someone that's qualified and also that can break it down in a way that we can understand the language. You mean to tell me you done went from $4 million to $2.2 million to 2.3 to 1.8, which breaks down after California taxes, cha-ching, cha-ching, to $919,000. Are you kidding me? Make it make sense to me, Daddy. Make it make sense to me. What in the doohickey who happened? Who is talking for these kids when it comes on the NIL deal for them? Who's speaking? How many of you drove around the parking lot before you went into a job interview to see what the money is like at the company? How many of you ever done that? Drove around the employee parking lot to see what the money is like at the job you're going after. How many of you ever done that? Raise your hand. I want to see what kind of money. What kind of cars these folks driving that work here? Let me go take a gander. That let me know, I want to be up in there. Not many people do that. These NIL deals, folks, it's new to everybody. There's no cap. There's none of that. There's none of that. It doesn't take much to be an NIL representative. There is no responsibility going on right now financially when it comes to these kids in college. If you really want to be involved for your kid and for the sake of your kid and making sure they're protected financially moving forward, you should do your homework too. You should do your homework. Understand what your child is getting into. Understand the financial responsibility. Understand the verbiage in the contract. Handshakes are not a deal. Haven't you seen any hood drug movies? Damn it. On the lighter side of things, the 90s also brought back some wild TV shows that we could not step away from. And using words today such as toxic, these two shows had us on lock for no reason at all. And when you think back to what happened in these shows, and in 2025, you're like, what in the hell was going on with that show? 90210. Oh, my God. Oh. When Brenda and Luke broke up, Luke Perry character broke up. Oh, Dylan. When they broke up and then Dylan started messing with Kelly and that little trio, oh, my God. Oh. Are you, what? These are high school kids. They were not even in college. They had those type of problems at a Beverly Hills high school. Drama. Oh, we're going to keep it going. We're going to stay on Fox. Melrose Place. What? They were sisters doing that to each other. She tried to kill her sister for her husband. The one girl faked her death in an apartment complex. All that was going on in an apartment complex. I think everybody wanted to move into an apartment complex to try to live the Melrose Place type of lifestyle where everybody's sleeping together. Those were the 90s. Those two TV shows were toxic and they traumatized people. 90210 and Melrose Place for sure. Baseball seems to have done it again. They find a way to hit that childhood heart of every grown person out there. And they did it again this year on 42 Day. Jackie Robinson Day across baseball where everyone dons the number 42. And I like the way these players really got into it with their own customized cleats that they were doing. They do a phenomenal job of promoting and representing on Jackie Robinson Day. But it had me thinking about 42 Day. Could other sports possibly have a day of their particular sport of an athlete that everyone looks up to, something that they did in their sports that was, a sports barrier? I mean, the NFL, can we have an NFL player who broke all barriers, but everyone wears that jersey number? In NHL, is there someone that broke the barrier in the NHL that brought everything to make common sense to everybody? Is there someone like that where everyone just wears that particular jersey number? In the NBA, is there a player like that that everyone wears that number? Everyone in the entire league wears that player's number. I think they did it for Kobe. I think they did it just on his day, 8/24, I believe, August 24th. No, they did not. No, they did not. Or I think it was on anniversary, something. But I think baseball is the only one that really does it with a consistent basis like that for Jackie Robinson. I think that's pretty cool the way baseball does it. And baseball is still making adjustments as it's still shifting to me. We're still learning and growing in Major League Baseball for sure. And one other fun fact here on this magnificent Friday, Feel Good Friday, Good Friday, huh? Fist Pump Friday. Who's excited about the fact that it's Friday? I am. I am. But also the movie Friday. That movie had so much to take. All of the Friday films. Well, Cube and the crew, they're getting back to make one more. And I found this to be very interesting that, what's her name? Angela Means, who plays the character Felicia, she had a very interesting look on the fact she wanted the Friday franchise to stop. She doesn't think it should be anymore because the way that the marijuana selling and usage, that's kind of outdated in 2025, that they should possibly do a spinoff. And I thought this was pretty interesting, because, the characters that are now deceased, no longer with us, she was saying that maybe they should do a spinoff where Debo and Felicia had 8 kids. And all 8 kids are named Debo, kind of like George Foreman named all his kids George Foreman. But all of the kids played a different sport, had a different role, but they all were in athletics. And it was going off of that. And Craig and Day Day were in jail. But the spinoff is Felicia and my man Debo having 8 kids. I thought that would be pretty interesting if they do a spinoff like that. I mean, we just found out that Tommy Davidson is doing a spinoff of his character that he brought on the Martin Lawrence show. 30 years ago? That little snippet is getting a spinoff right there. So it's interesting what shows and movies can go when it comes to a spinoff. Let me know what you think on what the last Friday movie actually is coming out and what you think about Angela Means, the young lady that portrayed the character Felicia in the Friday movie for sure. Good folks, good people. Go Cards, by the way. Go Cards, by the way. I'm starting to like old Victor Scott III. Victor, he out there rapping. Argo. Victor out there rapping. Victor Scott III. He about to be my favorite Cardinal player. Don't forget to check out and understand what Time Magazine meant by naming Caitlyn Clark Woman of the Year, but didn't make 100 influential people list at all. And the art of taking off a bra. Oh, those were the good old days. That trip to space. We all have our thoughts and concerns about that. I, Dre Montez, do not believe anyone has ever been to the moon. Nope. Next up, we talked about relationships. These folks chasing each other. Best friends can't sleep together, but you want to marry your best friend. Message. Also, college football and NFL, just me. It's a different type of crowd and different type of love for sure. Your first time staying out all night. How did it go? Should the Super Bowl remain at neutral sites, or do we need to bring in home field advantage? And which Nico had a rough time right now? The GM for the Dallas Mavericks or Nico Amalivia from Tennessee that's now the UCLA quarterback? Lee Corso is saying goodbye. So Keith Jackson's gone. Dick Vitale is gone, and Lee Corso is gone. The 3 names synonymous with college sports. 90 shows that traumatizes and toxic. 90210 and Melrose Place. That 42 day for Jackie Robinson was outstanding. And Angela Means from the movie franchise Friday, that played the character Felicia, had some interesting takes on where she think the movie should go to. You folks have a great and safe holiday weekend. Them people out there, slow down on those emergency vehicles. Good luck and congratulations to all the bodybuilders in town down at Union Station, by the way. Union Station. To the folks that are cooking their first Easter dinner, good luck. Take your time. To my freaky people out there, 420 should be a blast. And to the rest of you, enjoy your weekend. And thank you all for tuning in to another exciting episode of Certa Pro Painters presents Montez at Midday. And we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Now let's get this music going and get on up out of jail. All righty, good folk. Let's get this music going. Get out. This was my jam back in the day. This here was something special back in the day. This here, whoo. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and thanks a lot for tuning into the show today.